on, hang on guys, just a second here. Okay, so we don't have YouTube Premium today, so these are going to be a little bit on the lighter side right now. But so let me get my mind wrapped around this. I'll just kind of keep running in the background, but I'm gonna try to turn this down. On the DAW, it's still pretty loud. I think that might help. Trying to make sure you guys don't hear too much of it, but I hear enough of it. Okay, there we go. Just have to add a couple more things into queue here. Hopefully, with what I have, I shouldn't end up getting in trouble. Because the one thing we don't want is to be taken down. Yeah, because Bellacore is pretty much going to be the mix today. There's not really much else that I can really use right now. Alright, so quick volume check, just make sure that we're good. Can you guys hear me over the music? Is the music too loud? Just let me know. Okay. Also, I'm trying to get a camera up here too in a moment. I already have one. I think it's a little bit further out towards C. It's the frying pan tower cam. Not okay. It's okay. Yeah, I do. Okay, it's a light tower. It's a light tower. All right, 1 second here. What I probably should do is start a template just for the tropics in particular. I think it'd be a little easier to manage than trying to mix it all up with the stuff that we have here for the regular scene. No, that's not what we want. Shoot. There we go, that's what we want. There we go. Just about have it set up now. Sorry about that, guys. Now, obviously, since we're making a new scene here, gotta shrink everything up, make it a little more compact. This is actual lookout towards where the lighthouse is. I have to pinpoint the location, but you can see the waves are looking pretty gnarly out there across the board. I figure the plan will be for right now is just kind of chill, chat for a bit, and figure out what to do from there. Also, if you guys haven't, definitely would appreciate it if you hit the like button. Cause I get the feeling this is not gonna be like a high yielding stream or anything like that. Should be pretty slow, if I'm being honest. What PDF? I didn't know anything about a PDF. I think Moderate Motley is out there too. I'm not sure. I think I'm cleared to use this, but I don't know. I feel like I need to talk to him just to make sure that we're good. Yeah, if we can get some chasers on here, that'd be pretty cool. Right now, I think we're still in that phase where not a lot is happening. Looking at satellite imagery, I don't think the outer bands have made it to the banks just yet. So, definitely no rush. Oh, John is alive? Okay. Let's look at radar real quick. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, nothing's really hit the Outer Banks yet, it looks like. Getting a little bit of background data on this lighthouse here. This is an old Coast Guard station, actually. Which is pretty cool. And it's actually going through restoration at, in large part due to the people. Shout out to the lovely folks of the Outer Banks. It's because of them we're able to access this. Kind of explains the helicopter pad there. Also, there's been a new update with weather-wise, so I'm gonna actually go ahead and take the time to kind of explore some of the features here. Obviously, there's still pro features on here as well, but if I remember correctly, I think I heard something about it being able to show current wind speeds. I don't know if that's pro or not either. No? I guess not. Yeah, it seems like that's still pro. Or I'm not looking at things correctly. One or the other. It's in METARs. Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about okay, there it is. There it is. I think it's about that time again to where, with all the stuff that they're doing now, it might be time to make a new, not how-to video, but a review video, because they're just continuing to expand on this. Okay. So how exactly do I put these wind speeds on here? That's my question. With this being brand spanking new. Okay. I think this would... Oh, okay, there it is. Easy enough. Easy enough. That's probably one of my favorite things about Weatherwise, is that it's very simple. It's very simple, it's very easy to use. And it's also not hard on my computer. Yeah, totally not sponsored by Weatherwise. I would love to be. That would be awesome if we could get sponsored by them, but I think we're a long ways off from that. But these guys, I gotta give credit where it's due. They do a great job. But yeah, it looks like, at least for the meanwhile, there's not anything too crazy going on. I would contact them on what, like Twitter. Hey, what's up, NPC? Long time no see, man. Hope things are peaceful. Oh, we do have a couple of showers that are inland. Doesn't look like they're really causing too much of a ruckus, though. They don't look like they're exceptionally strong or anything like that, which is good. Okay. Yeah, I'm always kind of shy when it comes to talking to people on socials. Yeah, no rotation on these, which is good. I wonder what you guys' thoughts are on any sort of chance of a quick spin up. I mean, with us being so far away from the storm, I would find it to be kinda unlikely. But we'll see we'll see. Oh, that's awesome. That's great news, man. I'm getting back to work next week, but we'll see what happens there with how the season goes. But yeah, it's been an interesting couple of months, I'll say that much. Never really fully enjoyed the off season. I enjoy the rest, but not the yeah, the left front quadrant. You are right about that. So I mean, kind of when you think about it, the threat should be minimal, but you never know. The weather's been full of surprises. Yeah, all the strong wind shear is going to be offshore. Oh, we got a 20-mile-per-hour gust here. There is a thunderstorm outside of town for me, so it makes sense. The winds are a little bit stronger here. I mean, I'll try and see if I can change up the view a little bit as well. I really should have made another scene. Yes, you aren't wrong, Torex. That is true. It's very true that it just jets out, basically, and the Outer Banks always end up kind of copping it. Yeah, I bet you are. Yeah, spring is kind of rough over in Texas, you know. So, I get it. And just really the way the overall setup was throughout the course of the years. Just busy. Over towards the Southern Plains particularly. It wasn't too far out of the ordinary. You can kind of expect that, but man, it just seemed like it was just back and forth. Just over and over again. Just back to back for you. So yeah, you've been getting a nice little break for a while. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen it get that busy over there. It'll be interesting to see what fall's like from my area because it's been pretty dead here, honestly. Yeah, Utah hasn't really gotten all that much. Further off to your south has been interesting. We'll see what happens with your area. I'm really excited for that cool down that we're expecting later this week and into next week. Came right on time for me in regards to getting back to work. One of the worst feelings would be having to get back out into landscaping and the first thing that you're going to be dealing with is 90-degree temps. So really happy to see the 70s and even some 80s and even a couple 70s in there. trying to find another camera for you guys to look at as well. Okay. Over the Midwest, Southeast is getting it too, so I'd honestly say just about everybody's getting it. Oh, cool, they have an underwater cam. If only I could actually, like, look at that. It'd be really cool. I'm gonna pull up the Oak Island Pier cam for you guys. I want to see, well, hopefully it'll work. There are a couple cameras here where the, it was a little too misty to really use. Ah, this one might not be working. Dang. Oh yeah, because of that wildfire you had shown me. Okay, so the Oakland Pier is not going to... The Oak Island Pier is not working. Oh well, I guess we'll try the, maybe we'll try the beach cam. Now, I can't lie, there is one thing that I've seen today that has been very troubling, and it's the fact that despite all the warnings about staying out of the water, people are insistent upon swimming there. Ah, this camera over here at Bald Head Island Beach is absolutely horrible. You can't see much of anything. It's too dark over there. Maybe I'll try Cure Beach or something. Yeah, Oak Island Beach is not looking all that great as far as presentation is. Yeah, nothing happens until it does happen. And then what do you say then? It's kind of too late to say, oh no. That complacency bias is never a good thing. It's just as I said earlier on socials, hard head leads to a sore behind. Dang, is there really no other cameras I can look at? Well, I mean, it really makes sense if you think about it. It's almost 8:30, so it makes sense that we have night vision on. So the presentation may not be the greatest, but I'm trying to make it work, guys. So we have the Ocean Isle in cam view. Obviously, we still got to work our magic with this, so just give me a moment, obviously. Fix that. Kind of hard. I know it's kind of hard to see. I'm sorry. I wish we had a feature for wave heights as well. I think I'm gonna try to pull one up while I'm at it. Oh, we can just use Windy for that, duh. Let you know it's been a while since we have used this. There you go, you can see some of the waves right there. Just a reminder, this area that we're looking at, even though severe weather is going to be on the lower end of the spectrum, we're really looking more at the wave tops. I'll probably just hang out here for like an hour or so, maybe 2, depending on chat. Perhaps I should have made it members only. Nah, I'm not going to be a douchebag like that. I mean, admittedly, I've made some content members only, but not much. I do have some stuff that I'm working on for members right now, though, too. So, anyone that does want to join, definitely urge you to check it out. Jones? Sure. I'm not sure who Jones is again, but yeah. Alright, so I'm trying to get an actual measure here of, no, I don't need you to find my location. I'm trying to get a measurement of where the waves are highest right now. Oh, Davy Jones. I actually have not heard of his channel, surprisingly. Or have I? And does my memory just stuck instead? So wait, where? Okay, so where is this purple right here? Okay, oh, okay, that's how it works. So you do click on it. Okay, but yeah, if you could, that'd be pretty cool. Okay, so in the Outer Banks right now, we actually have some 11-footers here. So we have some pretty impressive waves. Okay, so the shade of purple is like right between 6.6 and 20. Let me go ahead and pull this up so you can actually see it. Okay, that's the full screen. We don't want to do that. We want to go with the smaller one if it's at all possible. There it is. There we go. Pull that up, put that right here. But if you look real closely, you can see it on my screen here. Alright, I'll be checking that in just a second here. Trying to see where exactly the waves are highest right now. It seems like we're averaging about 10 to 11 feet. Yep, 10, 11. Yeah, further off towards the south, it looks like the waves are beginning to drop off. It sounds about right. Alright, give me a moment here to open Discord. Hopefully this shouldn't show up on the feed. Yep, we're good. Alright, cool. Cool. Ah. Oh, so I guess I'm clear to use it? I just want to make sure. I don't want to get in trouble. Let's check something real quick on radar. Also, I want to say it again. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream. I know it hasn't been too eventful, which is quite personally fine with me. This is probably just really going to be more of an opportunity to chat, kind of catch up a little bit. We are going to do a little bit of a briefing at about 9, if it's at all possible, regarding the rest of the tropics. There are 2 other areas of interest that we're going to need to address here. I'm not sure exactly what this is going to mean in regards to any sort of impacts for the US. Honestly, originally we weren't really expecting too much in the way of impacts from Erin. But the thing about this one is, what makes it unique is the storm just grew so large. It's really kind of a spectacle, because you don't see hurricanes grow this big, this quick. The storm's just kind of been anomalous in its own right, truthfully, anyway. The way it just kind of mushroomed into Cat 5 from Cat 1 in 24 hours. You don't see that too often. It's actually the 3rd fastest storm on record, so I mean, it's not anything that we haven't seen before, but it's a marvel. It was incredible to watch it on satellite. Ah, okay. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate you, man. Alright, real question is going to be, where do I put them on the screen? Guess I'll just put them above my head. Alright, let's see if we can make this work. I love the name, though, Davy Jones. That's pretty cool. I'm not ad-free, so if you see ads pop up on his feed at times, I apologize. Uh-oh, are we lagging a bit? Nah, we're not dropping frames. Cool. You pop in, chat, and say hello. Also sub to him, of course. Gotta share the love. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Why did it sign me out into my original account? I mean, I'm happy to sub to him on that, but I meant to sub to him here. Jeez, this thing's going slow too. Come on. Work with me here. Boom. Also, I'm gonna post the link to his channel in the chat too, so that way you guys can sub to him as well. This is another live storm chaser that we might be able to work with in the future here, which would be really cool. Shoot, man. If I could actually make some decent money this year, I'd actually get a gift basket or something for all the people I've worked with. Storm chasers and all. Hey, what's up, Emmanuel? Oh yeah, that's right. You got gifted a membership as well. Okay. Just a second here. Let me pop into chat. Huh? Oh yeah. OG account. Well, looks like we lost one of the cameras. Maybe the computer isn't a fan of all the feeds that are open right now. Yeah, because at least on the stream it looks like it's struggling now. Alright, so tell you what we'll do though. I have a solution for this. I have a solution. Just give me a second. Oh, wait, there's one of... Nah, I can't do that. I actually have to do it a different way. Since we have a storm chaser here, we have to make sure his feed is labeled on here so he gets the proper credit. Oh dear, it's my feed here. Let me take that off of there. Okay. There we go. Alright, I think we got him up now. Yeah. OBS is actually kind of laggy for a change. It's very odd. Probably gonna take this one off for right now. Is it me or is the camera gone up on this too? Hang on. I'm trying to do 1,000 things at once. Where is... Okay, no, the camera's centered, right? We're just not looking at the water for the frying pan tower lighthouse. I'll probably take this one off for a little bit here. Do some shuffling around. Okay, yeah, there we are. There we are, dropping some frames. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, it definitely is lagging. But why, though? The internet seems to be fine. Computer's responding pretty well. I just don't know what's going on here. Okay. Alright, let's label his stream so that way we got that right. Yeah, he's chilling out right now in North Carolina. He's just kind of patrolling around, just seeing what's what. But yeah, Emmanuel, you got gifted a sub from, or not a sub, but a membership from Bone Mama. It was about a week ago, I think. It's been close to a week. Alright, let's see. What else could we play on here? Oh, he's in Nag's Head. Okay, let's label his stream here. Man, it's been a while since I've done this. Does he have a Discord as well? Yeah. Alright, I made a mistake here. I gotta rename the I gotta rename this scene so that way. There we go. There we go. That's better. Now we can do that. So in order for things to not clash on here, if you name a scene what you want to put down as text, it's not going to work, obviously. So it makes sense, but there you go. That, I guess that was my Sherlock moment for the stream. I'm sure if the OGs were here, they would probably clip that and try to add that into the long compilation of bloopers. I'm probably just going to release that like 5 years from now, because we're getting to a point where like trying to edit that thing is going to be an absolute nightmare. And I don't want to put that duty on anyone, and I really don't want to do it either, if I'm being truthful. Okay, let's wait, where? Oh, okay, there we go. What the heck? Jeez, this thing isn't working worth anything today. Okay, so I gotta figure out just what the heck kind of font I'm gonna be using here. I don't like to duty on. What? Wait, what does that even mean? And also, I thought I had a pre-saved font on here. It isn't one thing, it's another. Oh man. Oh, I don't like the. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh no. Nah, I don't. I didn't know if you meant that in like a literal sense or what, because, well, I ain't gonna lie, that at first, that's probably something I should talk about on here, because like it's not anything like inappropriate, but I was watching King of the Hill the other night, and I thought the chick was actually like taking a, yeah, this, like I said, not something for YouTube. But when I saw that, I was like, wait, what? I was like, hold on a second. I was like, hold on a second. When and how did we get here? Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how to change the color on here. Okay, there we go. It's been so long since I've done this that I've completely forgotten how to. It's a new one. Like Bobby's grown up. Like it's a whole new season. Bobby's grown up now. It's kind of crazy. Huh? Wait, why hasn't my color changed on this yet? Dude. Like, what the heck, man? Oh, the background color. Nobody cares about that. There we go. That's what we want. Just change that back to the way we had it before. There we go. Well, a lot of people probably thought it was one thing when it was something entirely different. I'm like, dude, what the heck is this? Was King of the Hill always like this? And it turns out it wasn't that. But still, it caught me off guard, that's for sure. I promise I'm going to find a better font for him than this, because it's pretty generic. There's still a lot of things that I've yet to figure out when it comes to OBS here. Okay, so we're looking at the water again finally, but I'd really like to see that helicopter pad, because that's when you get like the best angle here. Okay, let's get some music back rolling. What can I use that will not get me taken down? Is there anything else in my library that I could use? anything at all. Seems like all of these probably would get me in trouble. Dang. Yeah, computer day tonight is kind of laggy, though. I can't lie. Oh, yeah, this one. I can use this. Alright, there we go. Maybe slow tonight, but at least the chat's moving. And I appreciate that. Oops, wrong one. Can you play for me? Jeez. Computers being really stubborn today. This is the acoustic version, or a fan-made acoustic version of a metal song from a metal band that I really like to listen to. If you're a Trivium fan, you know what this song is. I'll let you guess in chat if you do listen to Trivium. Need more metal fans on here too. We gotta have a little bit of a balance. We'll add, see if I can add anything else to the queue instead of kind of stay ahead of the game. You might know it. This song is actually pretty old though. Like they dropped, like the original version of this song dropped in like 2008. Alright, let's turn up, let's see if we can get Jones's volume up here. That little lag spike there also probably put us a little bit behind on his feed. Oh, also I need to get a link to his channel. I keep on adding tabs on here where I'm trying to look at the waves like an idiot, not realizing that this was blocking the view for you guys. A lot of silly goose moments happening here. What was I doing again? Oh. I was on the way out of middle school, heading into high school in '08. That was actually a time when I wasn't even a metalhead originally. I was kind of swimming along with everybody else, but I was starting to deviate just a bit. I actually heard this original song, the original song I heard on SmackDown vs. Raw in I think it was 2010. So I heard it probably like maybe a year later. I like the way that they were able to like do this part. I wonder if they had 7-string acoustics, because this song is originally played on a 7-string guitar. I don't really know if I can play this. Oh, so you know what song it is then. You know what song it is. Why is it so laggy tonight? What's going on here? Is it a YouTube issue, OBS issue, or what? Internet's fine. I feel like it's got more to do with my computer itself. I'm probably just putting a lot of strain on it. I might take Windy off of here because it takes a lot of. Oh, you're cheating. I'm disappointed in you. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Windy off of here because I noticed ever since I pulled that up, it started to slow down. It's not like we're kind of getting a lot of static views anyway, so I mean, it's no big deal. Alright, let's look at this, get that off of there, and we'll close that out. See if that might help it. Yeah, give him the red card, Justin. Give him that red card. He's earned it. We don't like cheating out here. Uh-oh. Did I not stay ahead of it? I guess I didn't. Yeah, I don't have too much more I can play on here that wouldn't get me in trouble, unfortunately, so might have to just kind of run it back. Let's turn this down here and then go here. Hello? Yeah, it's super laggy. I don't know what's going on. Seems like it might be getting better. I sure hope so. I hope I found the solution by turning off Windy, because I think that just takes up a lot of RAM. Ha! If only I could like actually play stuff that people liked without having my stream taken down. I'd do it, but I can't even play the stuff that I like hardly. Like the Bellacore songs that you've been hearing on today's stream, for example. I mean, those aren't copywritten, thankfully. Even though it's kind of crazy that they aren't. Give some respect for the Australian boys. Yeah, I think I'll probably expand on Jones's stream a bit, make his a little bit bigger. I need to figure out how to glue these two together. There we go. But yeah, this is about all the view I can get from this camera here, from the frying pan tower. Really, this is just the best view we're going to have, honestly, from that. Surprisingly, I haven't found too many cameras over there that have actually worked or that actually have a good view. Welcome back, Torex. Hello, Mia. Should probably put up like a hole on here or something. I think I know what I wanted. I think I know the question I want to ask. Yeah, we don't really get to stream much these days now because, well, it's not a whole lot going on. Honestly, this is a bit of a reach, but I said I kind of want to hang out with you guys. So there's that. Also got a new Storm Chaser here. Urge you guys to sub to Storm Chaser Jones here. He's currently in North Carolina right now, just kind of zooming around. Oh, hush. Oh, hush. So what was I doing again? Okay, there we go. So, pretty simple poll right here. And all I'm gonna say is, if anyone... Now, I know somebody isn't trolling right now and saying, no, I like searing heat. You are a masochist if you like searing heat. We've had more than enough 90s to last. I'm still dealing with sunburn on my shoulders. I'm still dealing with sunburn on my shoulders. No more heat for me, please. That weekend I went out to South Carolina, I got chewed up and spit out by the sun, man. No more. No more. Torx, I'm disappointed in you. You're grounded. You're grounded. Swimming's cool, but that's the first time I've ever been like burned like that. Like I was peeling for like 2 weeks. Yeah, I love winter, honestly. Especially with me being an outdoor worker and whatnot. It's just kind of one of those things where you're out in the sun so much, it's like, make it stop. Because, like, towards the end of the first season with aeration, like, man. Fair enough. I'm a November baby, so... there's that. I'm about to be 31. Dear God, make it stop. Actually, maybe not. But anyway. What was I saying? You guys got me on some nonsense here. But, yeah. If I were to... Yeah, at least I still look young. You're just in the wrong area, that's all. You're just in the wrong area, Torex. The UV rays are much higher out towards the east. Or even the Midwest will burn you. But yeah, if you go out to the southeast, that sunlight it hits different. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's not a bad thing, Mia. Well, yeah, we know your age. Hopefully I can be half the badass that you are. Literally doing multi-state chases. I still have yet to chase since I've gotten certified. In fact, my car actually broke down the other week. It's the oil gaskets. So, yeah, it's, yeah. Kind of neat. That was kind of neat. Is it bad that when I looked in Jones' chat just now, and this lets you know that I'm like a millennial, If anyone watched George of the Jungle, somebody said watch out for that tree, and I started like secretly thinking of the theme song. Hey, I know plenty of short kings, man. You're gonna be alright. What? Wait, what? That coloring? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I have no recollection of any coloring competition even. And I would honestly be grateful that you aren't getting anything exciting. Well, I mean, you aren't wrong. I do suck at coloring. I mean, look at my thumbnails. And again, you probably cheated and used AI anyway. But anyway. But yeah, my thumbnails are horrendous. My thumbnails are horrendous. Yeah, Torex, if you actually lived out here towards the east, though, you would say, I want absolutely nothing to do with this heat. I want nothing to do with this humidity. Make it all stop. No, the cold front should also be making it to DC, though, Ann. You're gonna see some of that cool down. It may not be as extreme as some, but it should still drop quite a bit. Probably better than mine. Probably better than mine, Torex. Oh, not Torex, but Justin. Torex, you tried to show me a way to do thumbnails on Google Slides, but yeah, I suck at it. Yeah, this is why a lot of us here are saying, like, we want nothing to do with the heat. I bet you anyone that's east of the Rockies would say, make this stop. But yeah, we're gonna get a nice little break, though, a lot of us. Yeah, that's what I do, too. I pretty much do all of mine exclusively on Canva. I just suck at Google Slides for whatever reason. And it's super frustrating. Nah, I've never figured out anything with Google Slides. Like, that's how bad it is. I've even like tried to look up YouTube videos on it. There's surprisingly not that many on there. But yeah. Like, the method that you taught me is like, it seems like it's genius. It's just either I'm missing something or I'm just downright stupid. And it could honestly be either or. Storm Chaser Jones is walking the beach right now. I wish I could be doing that in a couple weeks, but I'm gonna be busy. Oh, that reminds me. So the first weekend in September, I'm gonna be out of town. My brother's getting married. I'm in the wedding, of course. So, yeah. Hopefully, the sky doesn't decide to fall down or anything like that. But September 7th, I think September 4th through the 7th, I'm not going to be available. I'll probably pre-record something for Thursday, maybe pre-record a couple of videos. Maybe if I can, I'll try and sneak in like a tropical update or something if I can, but considering the fact that I don't have a laptop, that might be pretty hard. But well, I do have a laptop, it just barely works. The other one is completely cooked. The hard drive is. I do not have the money to replace that. At least not right now. Well, here's a good look at the waves from Jones here. From David Jones. And I'm not exaggerating, his name is actually Davy Jones, which is kind of cool if I'm being honest. And it's pretty fitting considering the fact that he's chasing a freaking hurricane. It's kind of funny. Your screenshot saves the screenshot size? Well, if you got time this weekend, maybe we can figure that out. I don't know, but yeah, if there's any way that I can manage that, then that would be awesome. But yeah, I definitely color outside the lines though. Hang on a second, you guys. Hang on. Mini fridge came in today, guys. Been waiting on that one for a while. I've been trying to kind of change my diet up a little bit, especially as I've been starting to go back into the gym a bit more. So, yeah, mainly just kind of keeping the meal prep food in there, so that way it doesn't get mixed up with anything else in the house. Probably gonna be doing some meal prep after the stream. And kind of just go from there. For right now, I've just been kind of sticking with breakfast stuff at the moment. No, nothing like dinner-wise just yet. If we had more food in the house, I probably would do it. Because then we'd be able to, because then I could just kind of stow it away in the fridge. But yeah. Wish I could say I actually look noticeably bigger, but really don't. Especially looking at myself on camera. It's not like I look all that different. It's probably going to take a few months to get there. And it's not like I'm trying to be like super jacked anyway. I want to be a decent size, nothing crazy. Okay, so I did say around 9:15ish that we were going to take a look at the tropical outlook, or do a tropical update here live, and then kind of go from that point. So I am going to hit that. By the way, hey Mama G, I just now saw that. I'm sorry I stepped away. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. See if I can maybe take some strain off the computer, if it's at all possible. I'm surprised it's not dark out there where the fry pan tower is. Yeah, it's definitely not live. It's not nighttime out there. Yeah, that camera's got to be offline or something. There's no way. There's no way it's not darker out there. This is only like a few miles away from the Outer Banks, like maybe 40. I'm probably just going to take that camera off now. Alright, let's cut that off then. See if we can maybe take a little bit more strain off the computer. What I'm probably going to end up doing here, I guess for the rest of the stream, we'll do a tropical update here. Probably end out at the top of the upcoming hour. Okay, so let me make a little adjustment here real quick. Oh, I know how I want to do this now. I know exactly how I want to do this. Boom. There we go. Alright, so we'll start with that and we'll kind of go from that point. By the way, here's a look at all my shortcuts to go with it. Boom. Alright. So, I think this is probably going to be a new emoji that we end up getting thanks to Torex. But, we got the red cherry here now. 70% chance of development. Notice how quickly it's expected to turn out to sea, which is a good thing. That's going to be due in large part due to that cold front that's going to knock off those temperatures across the eastern U.S. So as a result, not really too concerned with this. This feature, however, I'm a little bit more interested in. However, there's a catch with this as well. Over time, conditions are going to become a little bit less favorable. So maybe this becomes a non-factor, depending on whether or not it makes it into the Caribbean. Because the main development region is going to go through a brief little period here where things slow down. So, I mean, it'll be a welcome break. But if this storm is able to get past the leewards here, it's open season. Somebody will catch a piece of it. This is already an invest. This is invest 99. And in fact, what I want to do is I actually want to try. Oh, daggone it, Windows. What I actually want to do is I want to look at the satellite imagery for this, because it's not really fully formed yet. I think we're still lacking low-level spin, but I don't think it's too far away from becoming a tropical depression, maybe. Jeez, I cannot remember the F name for the life of me. I could read it 10,000 times and then I forget. For the life of me. I've done a terrible job remembering the names this year. But yeah, 99L is looking very interesting. Let me pull up satellite so that way you guys can see it. Let's go with this. Uh-oh. There it is right there for you all to see. Shrink up the screen, make it look a little cleaner for you guys, give you a better look at it. But yeah, this is 99L right now. It's got good circulation for sure. Struggling a little bit on that right front quadrant a bit. Looks like maybe some dry air and a little bit of shear coming in as well on that northern side that's kind of inhibiting it. Maybe even the southwestern side too. But either way, does look like it, at the very least for right now, it's on track to potentially becoming our next named storm. But we'll see what happens with it. But what interests me most about it is the fact that we have this thing a little bit further off towards the south. Yeah, and we're actually going to look at those in just a moment here. And that's also why I wanted to take a look at the ensembles and buy a little bit of time with that as well. Yeah. Aha. Okay, so we got our... Oh wow, 18Z hasn't come in yet still? See, this is why I don't like using tropical tidbits. It uploads so slow. And this has been like the real reason again why I don't really use... I don't really use tropical tidbits for anything outside of, well, the tropics. Because everything uploads so much slower on here. But the data is so good whenever you can get it. I guess we'll just have to make do with 12. As much as I hate to say that. Because I already know for a fact that GEFS is in. Watch this. Look at that. I don't know what the beef is between European model and tropical tidbits, but man. Talk about frustrating. Okay. Oh, so she gave it to the other account. Or, it's not really that she gave it to the other account. YouTube kind of forced her hand, but yeah. But yeah, that was Bone Mama that I told you about. But let's go ahead and take a look at this here. Okay, so there's the wind shear. Wind shear is coming in from the north side, affecting the southwest side, just like we thought. So northwestern shear. The wind shear actually increases, which makes life a little bit more difficult. But once it passes that straight, at 5 a.m. The way my sleep pattern's been, I mean, you never know. I might actually be up for that. There have been nights where I've gotten like no sleep. So, you never know, I might surprise y'all, if any of you are awake at all. So as I'm trying to finish up a guitar cover for YouTube anyway, for my OG channel. I'm almost done too. It's just editing that's been really horrible for me. I am a terrible video editor. It really is of no benefit to you. As you get older, you're gonna be like, why did I sleep deprive myself? I thought it was a flex. Like, when I look back at it, I'm like, yeah, I'm pulling all-nighters. Yeah, I'm staying up for like 36 hours. It's like, now I try to do anything close to that, I'm like, I feel like I'm about to die. Make it stop. Staying up any time past 18 hours sucks for me. It is absolute misery. So enjoy it while you can. If you're gonna do it at all. Ooh, could that be a tut right there? Tropical upper tropospheric trough. That actually will be a or have we made that video yet? That is a video that I plan to make for the Weather Nerd 101 list. I think that is a tut. Definitely has the feel of one. But anyway, getting just a tad bit off topic, not too much though. I'm trying to keep track of where that low ends up going. It looks like it kind of hangs out towards the leewards, and then after that I lose sight of it. It does look like it tries to make a push towards the Gulf, but the question is, does it make the turn or does it hit Mexico? Because I've been seeing exactly what you guys have been talking about on the models as well. Alright, let's go ahead and compare this to the Euro. Why did I close that out? That was dumb of me. I'm making so many rookie mistakes tonight. Reopen, close tab. Alright, so let's look at the Euro here. Let's get our little comparison going. And it looks like for the most part we're seeing the same thing. So there's Erin, there's our next system, and here is 99. But yet, wait, what's fine? I feel like I'm confused now. The interesting thing with the Gulf is, even though the wind shear is kind of light, I would expect the way the winds are pushing, especially towards the upper levels, maybe to go towards Central America still. I don't think it makes that turn just yet. There is a high pressure that might force it, but there's a chance it actually could get stuck here maybe? So hard to tell what's going to happen with this thing. I hate trying to forecast this stuff in the long range because it turns into an absolute mess every time. Seriously, even just 18Z Euro in general. I'm telling you, there's some sort of issue between Tropical Tidbits and the European models, man. Because I tell you, if I were to look at this on Pivotal Weather, unfortunately it doesn't have the features on here that I would need, or that I would have available to me on here, but the upload time, what the heck? Okay, but the upload time, oh come on. That's so weird how they do this, because if you look closely, you have the little crosshair for the skew T chart here, even though it's not even on the map. So that always kind of throws me off. But we're really just trying to look at the moisture content, and we're just going to do the best that we can with this. I hate looking at model data that's out of date, though. And this is more than 6 hours behind, so data's going to be lacking here. Just a skosh. Yeah, it does look like this is going to run into some dry air as well over the course of the next few days. So it's going to make things a little bit harder. So if it's going to develop, it needs to happen soon, because the chances are only going to diminish further and further over time. At least for a brief period, though, it looks like the dry air is going to start to win out and slow things down further. So, ultimately, that's not too bad. Alright, let's look at something that's actually up to date here, like the GFS, and we'll go from that point. Hate that we have to start over, but it is what it is. So here's our overview, here's Erin, and this is 99L here. Now keep in mind, the operational models are a little bit aggressive, so don't feed into what you see here too much. Do have a feature that pops up over here, but it looks like it stays over towards Mexico. If it does even develop into anything at all, it looks like it stays south of the border. Could get some rain out of that maybe, but that's about it. As it stands right now, I wouldn't have any real concerns with the US impact from the operational runs, which I'm pretty sure no one's complaining about that. By this point, I'll probably be working again, so live streams might be a little bit tougher to achieve. So if something did happen over here, it'd be a little bit of a struggle, but do the best we can whenever the time comes. Okay, so let's go ahead quickly and look at the, well, we'll reset this first and then kind of look at the ensemble members. Okay, so this is our little secondary system. The ensembles are kind of giving this less of a chance of developing now. I think we might be seeing the peak of 99L here, because I mean it is struggling. Looking at it on satellite, it does not look great. It seems like a new area of favorability develops right here in the Caribbean Strait, though, and I think that's where things really start to get interesting. A lot of favored activity again over towards Central America, maybe South Texas, and then from that point it's kind of a toss-up as to what happens next. Alright, let's grab the European ensemble real quick, and I guess after that we'll look at a blend of models here, maybe for all intents and purposes a supermodel. We'll go from that point. Let's go ahead, look at our ensemble member. We'll kind of go from there. So here is Erin again, or the area of concern, and then yeah, we might be writing the obituary for 99L here. It's looking pretty sloppy, if I were to say so myself. And then if we were to go further along, there's a fruit fly in here. Did I get him? Probably not. Nope. I thought I had him. Smacked him, but I didn't kill him. I don't know where these guys are coming from. The room's a little messy, but damn. But yeah, Europeans kind of going against the GFS ensemble here, so this looks like one of those toss-up situations. We could really get either or developing here. We could be in a situation where we get nothing these next couple weeks, or we could get one storm that kind of shoots the gap here and could potentially get its act together. But at this point, it could go either way. Alright, so And this sent me all the way to... I don't... Okay. Just acting weird today. Okay, North Atlantic. Let's go. Okay, so we're starting to see a decrease in models saying that 99L has a chance here. If anything, anything that does give it a chance, it pretty much makes it a non-factor for the U.S. as it stands right now over the next 10 days. I mean, given the way that it looks on satellite, it's kind of hard to disagree with it, and with the conditions only deteriorating. So, it only makes sense. But notice how once we get past 99L's current location, the main development region goes silent. We get a little bit of a break in the action, and I think that might be due in large part to the MJO phase as well. I mean, we have a little bit of a change with the ridging as well, but I think the MJO might be to blame here. Let's go ahead and look at the world view if I can even find it. There it is. See if we can get a look at that. Okay, perfect. Does look like we're starting to get into the dry phase again. We're not in enhanced rainfall right now by the time we get towards the end of the run. We're already kind of progressing into that dry phase. It looks like the Eastern Pacific might pick up as a result of that. Seems like also the Southern Caribbean becomes a hot spot as well, so we might be shifting more of our attention there now. As time goes on, though, it does look like, especially to get further into range, maybe we'll see something change there. By the time we get into the long range outlook, as we get into September, I do think that that lull that we have over the main development region will not last. We're going to be looking at maybe an increase in activity by the time we get past that first week in September. So you're getting a little bit of a sneak preview of what the monthly outlook could be too. But yeah, you can see that area in the green here. That's the enhanced rainfall phase. This is right where our MJO is. So I would expect activity to potentially pick up here. Of course, this isn't the only parameter to look at, but definitely something to keep an eye on here. And it looks like by the time we get towards the end of September, it starts to kind of taper off again. We'll see if that signal holds up or not. Really struggling with the Storm Chaser Jones feed here for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure he's still live. It's just for whatever reason we cannot keep his feed up without buffering. Okay, there we go. I think we fixed it now. Or not. I think another person might have voted for searing heat. I mean, I guess in all fairness, some people just like summer, but I'm willing to bet that most people that have voted that probably don't live out in the eastern half of the U.S. And even in the western half, it's not like it doesn't get hot, but I don't want anything to do with it. Anyway, though, that's pretty much all that we got here for the tropical update. And you got a little bit extra out of me too. That'll be the cost of it. I'm just kidding. But it seems like at least for the next couple of weeks, we're going to get a little bit of a break in the action, and then we're going to kind of go from that point. I'm eager to see what's next from that point. Okay, so we'll keep that down. We'll kind of go from that point. Yeah, it looks like we aren't able to keep up Jones' feed anymore. All right. So I guess we'll run the music cycle one more time and go from there. I might actually grab. Let me make sure that that mini fridge is good real quick. I will be right back. Sorry that I'm playing this in a loop right now. I don't have YouTube Premium, so I don't want anything to be riddled with ads or get copywritten because of ads. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. We were trying to get the fridge up the stairs. I was trying to get things done so I could get back to y'all a little quicker, but I ended up putting things off, so that's my fault. Apologize for that. And you probably heard a lot of stuff being ripped up and whatnot because we were trying to break down the box. Still not quite done with that even yet, so again, apologize. Alright, so I guess we got like about 13 minutes. We got about 13 minutes till the top of the hour. Depending on what's in queue, I might try to play along to it. Let me see what's in queue. Okay, so alright, perfect. Let me do a quick thing. Let me grab a quick bite of some food here. Cover it up in case that fruit fly is still around. Probably is, with my luck. And then we'll go about doing the cover. Got some spaghetti and meatballs here, just in case anyone is wondering. I think we got a daily feed back up, so we can try that again. And he's out here towards the boat dock right now. I don't know his exact location though. Appreciate the welcome back, other way, Justin. Perhaps it's the MTARs that might be slowing it down. Hey, Weathered Pages. Appreciate that. We're at the end of the stream. We're just about at the end of the stream, but I appreciate you tuning in. Might see me do a little thing real quick. Right now I'm eating some food. I don't like to show seafood on stream. Just gonna run just a little bit over 10 o'clock, but hey, that's fine. I don't really have anything pressing to do tomorrow, so I'm not really worried about it. Let me make sure I pause this so I'm ready to do this. This will be a good warm-up for what I have to do later tonight anyway. Sorry about bumping the mic. Trying to finish up the rest of my little meal real quick. Only had like 2 bites left. Guess I'll play the lead part. Okay, so it is really messy in here, so I don't know if I want to show my camera right now, but I am going to, or not the full normal view that we have here, because yeah, it's a train wreck in here right now. I gotta get the room straight. Got laundry coming in. I got laundry to do. Gotta get ready for work next week. Lot going on here. Otherwise I'd do that. Okay. Move that up so that way you guys can at least see what I'm doing. There is no kind of, my room is a mess. It's not even a kind of situation, but you know, it is what it is right now. Bed's not even made, which is rare. Yeah, my off season ends on Monday. I had the phone call come in today that they're calling me back into work. I'm pretty well rested at this point, so there's that. So, I mean, I appreciate that, but I also got to get my sleep pattern right because I got to wake up at like 5 a.m. every morning now. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see my arms a little bit there. Ooh, started school. Don't miss that, but even then, work is kind of like school in a way. Because these first couple weeks, I'll probably be riding around on a spray truck trying to figure out how to further advance myself there, and then go from that point. Would love to become a spray tech, but you know. Oh yeah, that, and I'm still trying to get my sleep pattern back right from the trip I took to South Carolina. My brother's getting married, and went over there a couple weeks prior to help prepare for that, and I'll be going back actually towards the first weekend of September. So yeah, it's been pretty eventful. Even though I haven't been working, I've stayed pretty busy. If only I could, I would if I could. It's just the fact that YouTube will probably take it down. Just like 90% of the other stuff that I actually would want to play on here. I can probably do it a cappella, but it doesn't hit the same. You want all the instruments. If only I could take that up with YouTube, and particularly UMG, man. Oh, so you guys want me to do it? I mean, I can try. Give me a second here. Let me switch guitars then. Well, no, I don't even have to do that. I can do it this way. It'll be a little bit different tuning, but let me change the tone on my amp then, I guess. make sure I'm tuned. Make sure my guitar's in tune as well. Because it sounds like I'm a little off. This guitar works a little differently, by the way, so I actually have to tune the guitar down here from this thing instead of this up here. You do end up tuning it, but this guitar is a little special. So give me a moment here, because I played that first note. I was like, ooh, that sounds bad. I might have to do like a legitimate setup. Maybe I might actually have to get my other guitar. Okay, so give me a moment, guys. I'm gonna have to get the other guitar. I'm still gonna have to plug this one back up later, but I'm gonna have to do a little bit extra work with this in order to get it fixed up. There's an actual process to how to tune this guitar over the others. Oh. And she's super heavy. Keep bumping my guitar stand. Okay. Make sure this one's in tune as well. Really need to string all of these up. Okay, let's try. Let's see what we're looking. Yeah, this one's out too. There's plenty that do it, but they have like special clearance, unfortunately, that I do not have. Otherwise, I'd do it. Okay, I'm almost there. I'm just about tuned. That one's a little flat. And even then, it's not like they make money off of that either. That's the other thing. Okay, let's get the camera back on. So this is my other guitar. It's Washburn. Let's get the amp back up and running. I don't think I've ever tried to learn. Oh. Yeah. It's been a while since I've even listened to that song. It's not that hard, though, if I remember correctly. Hey, Biddy. Appreciate you. Happy to do that. Hoping to work with him again. Actually, maybe have some dialogue next time. I'm still kind of getting used to actually being able to show Storm Chaser feeds. I'm very appreciative of the opportunity. Thank you, though. Hope to see you again soon. Oops. What is that chord? It's back here. Wait, where's that chord at? I know it. Oh, it's all the way up here. What am I doing? I mean, I don't really play this song much, so yeah. It's pretty easy, but yeah. I definitely botched it. I just kind of figured that out on the fly. I definitely don't know the solo, though. I can't even remember the last time I listened to Scorpions. Nothing against them. I just don't really go to that style of music that quickly. Every once in a while I do, but I've been just kind of caught up in my own thing recently. Hopefully it wasn't too bad, though. Man, I'm trying to think. Well, I mean, I guess we might have time for one more. Dang, it's already been. Oh yeah, I don't know if you were the one that did the membership or if you got gifted exactly, but yeah, it's already been a month. You're really closing in on 2. You got the yellow bolt, and then I guess the next badge will be the blue bolt and the night sky, or yeah, I think it was gifted for you too. Bone Mama was blessing everybody. I almost wanted to do something that might have upset you, Torex, but I'm not going to. I don't even know how to play that anyway. Let me see. I'm gonna try it. It's probably gonna make you mad. It definitely would make Isaiah mad if he was on here. School's out. Oh. Dang it, I can't remember the chords. Not enough to sing with it. But yeah, I was gonna try to play Schools Out just to spite you. I don't know if I could probably troll myself with something if I knew what to play. I don't remember any particular names that revolve around like working outside. Yeah, I don't remember the chords in it. The Panera or Pantera? If it's Pantera, then wow. They should have dragged you along. That's brutal. Oh. That's really freaking brutal. I'd be mad as all could be for that. I hope that Zach's okay. Oh, what am I doing? I hope Zach's doing all right. Especially, given his history with Ozzy. A tough dude. And then on top of that, I'm sure that brings emotion just being around Pantera, because a lot of people know how good a friend he was with, how good of friends he was with Dimebag. So there's that. Okay, I don't know what else to really play. I guess we could call it a night here. Picking hand is not on yet. Not enough to do that. Besides, I think I hurt my hand today too. Definitely need to kind of work on my wrist here. Strengthen that back up, because if I'm already in pain now, that is not a good thing, considering the fact that I'm going to be driving around an aerator going over bumps. Whenever it bumps, it recoils and throws your wrist back up anyway. So definitely need to heal up. Yeah, I think that's all I got for tonight. Appreciate you guys tuning in again. Appreciate all the support. Special shout out to Storm Chaser Jones. Let me take his feed off here, and then I can show you his channel as well. I mean, the name is as follows as what you see right here, so it's not really rocket science, but let me post the feed in chat, and then we'll call it a night here. But again, can't tell you enough how much I appreciate you guys tuning in, just being here in general. Yeah, we'll do it again at some point. I'm thinking of doing a members only stream maybe this weekend. I don't know if we'll play Twisted or what we're going to do, but I do want to try to do a members only stream. It's been a little while. I'm hoping people are able to tune in. Not, I mean, it's okay. But yeah, everybody, well, before I go, obviously, as I said before, no, I've never tried any Def Leppard songs. I'm gonna work on all of that. I mean, it shouldn't be all that hard to learn them compared to some of the stuff that I've learned over the years. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna give it a shot. Okay. All right. So, by the way, this is Davy Jones' link right here. And I'll pin that really quickly, and then we're going to be out of here. Everybody take care, by the way. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you all next time.
of course, Ty. Thank you for streaming us. I appreciate you. We'll be back on tomorrow morning. As soon as I'm done with this live stream, I'm going to schedule it.